Sorry.
Wow, happy Wednesday, people. Good morning. I know there's a few of us who are looking a bit tired and worse for wear. Some of us have not had a lot of sleep. Hey, Cap.
What's sleep?
Sleep. Well,
I don't know what sleep is.
with night shift last night and then coming home and then Kenzie being awake till late, and then I finally got to bed, finally dozed off, got 2 hours sleep, and she woke up. So, yeah, it's like having a 16 and a half year old version of Josh in my house.
I wasn't even dressed at 12 last night. I just couldn't sleep. Anxiety brain. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he slept fine.
Hi, little man.
He's confused because it's like here and on the big TV. So he's like, why is there both? Why is it on both? Okay, help me. It's okay. Just some bottle? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bless him. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Gabby. Wow, I figured it was going to be quiet this morning, but there's quite. We might have to wait a little bit till people come in.
No, yeah, that's fine.
So, it's been a crazy week. Good morning, Twinny.
Chris.
Good morning, Gwenda. So we've had to bring the lives an hour early due to the fact that my work schedule starts at 11:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. So we're bringing the lives forward an hour to 9 o'clock just so that I can get the stuff done that I need to get done. And having the lives is an important part of my week. And I work my work schedule around it. It may be a bit quiet having another. Oh, no. Time to go to the doctor. Don't make me growl, you too. So that's why the lives are early. And they will be at this time for the foreseeable future. For those that don't know, because we only lightly touch base in it. Okay. I do have a job outside of the home. I've had one for a little while. And my hours have increased because I now have car payment to pay. And so I have obligations outside of the home, and we are going through an adjustment period with the business, with home. And home is probably for me, and this is no offense to anyone who is a customer because you all are valued. The adjustment period at home is probably my main priority, making sure that Kenzie's settled and she's adjusting well. And at the moment, we're having a few teething issues. She's not coping the best at the moment. We're coming up to the end of school term as well. And so she's tired and she's over school and she's, all of that stuff. So that's kind of where we're at. So my little family's going through a few changes. And, of course, we're counting down. Let's see. So we've got a month to start, just over a month, and Jordan arrives. Thanks, Amber. How are you doing, lovely? Congratulations on your new job. It must be quite different for you in the family. It is, Gwen. It is. So I haven't worked outside of the home in probably 3 years. 4 years, maybe. It's been before that I was studying, and I did have a job that we won't go into. It's a memory I'd rather forget, and it's a bit traumatic. And but this one is a lot of split shifts. So for those that don't know, I am an Uber Eats delivery person. And it is a job that, while not glamorous, fills the need that my family needs, and it fills the need around Kenzie's time. So I enjoy it. I meet some amazing people. Michelle Mills, you guys know she comes down every 2 weeks. And on Friday and Saturday night, she was out with me. That was my night shifts because they're the biggest nights. And we were all over the place. And she had a ball and I had a ball. It was great to have company, to be honest. Hello, Thirst Trap. Thanks. So, due to having to buy a car and the expenses that go along with that, that's where we're at with that. It is a bit early. We will be at this time for the foreseeable future, Jay, because someone got a job outside of the home.
Another job.
Because my life's not busy enough at all. So if you're wondering why you're not seeing me around online as much, or you're seeing such Stacey post, it's because I'm out of the house, and Stacey and I communicate throughout the day. Hi, Jennifer. For those that are waiting on Doctor Who canvases and every other canvas that we're waiting on, and I understand the frustration, please understand. I get it, and I'm just going to repeat this very quickly, and this is the only comment I'm going to make on this tonight. The canvases, I am chasing them up every day. I have very much had a big massive move with my supplier over the state of what's been going on. And in regards to the event that's coming up, if the canvases are not arriving on time, we will extend it into December a little bit, just to make sure we get the full month. So do not panic. I haven't even got mine, so mine's all in with everybody else's. Yeah. Hi, Robbie. What else is there? Am I forgetting anything? I'm working on my house stuff. It's been a roller coaster, but I'm trying to stay positive, says Amber. Amber, I understand. And it's a juggle, and it is very much a juggle when you're dealing with serious health issues. So just you do what you need to do, love, and know that we're here for you. You can come in the room and chat. We're always here for you. Sarah has a backup canvas to do. I don't. I don't. So I'm not happy at all. But yeah. And we are going to have a little story time at the end, because it is Halloween. It is Halloween. And this is the last live I'll be doing before Halloween. So we're going to have a story, and it's called Room on the Broom. So
Yay!
Yes. So we'll do that near the end. This is a book that Kenzie has chosen from the library. And I thought, what a good way to end the live with a little story time. So we'll be doing that. We'll have something a little bit different. If you need me to for next slide, let me know. Okay, Robbie, thank you. Next week's hopefully all going well. We actually I'm gonna call it. We are going to be starting the event with or without canvases. So we will be talking about some excitement that's coming. There's some TikTok videos I can share. We've got the Doctor Who trivia that we can start, and things like that. So rest assured, we will start the event for the Doctor Who regardless of canvases.
Doctor and Donna.
Well, at least I caught the end. Lee, you're right at the beginning. Love, we just started. It's all good. Yeah, Dr. Donna, I've been sharing. You'll notice that I've been doing little shares on the group. So we'll be doing that. I do need to touch base with the people who are with Firefly, see if they're still in for a tray. Emily, I do believe you are you still in for the pen?
For Doctor Who?
Yes.
For Doctor Who, yeah.
For the end of the month, end of next month.
Yes.
Yes, sweet. So
yes, well,
currently
it's the end of next.
Yes.
You write it down on my paper just so I don't.
Yeah. So there will be a one-of-a-kind canvas. There will be, which is going to be a hand-painted. There is a one-of-a-kind Doctor Who pen, and there will I will be talking to Firefly just to confirm, but they were going to donate a tray that will all be sent from the suppliers. Each of them, they're not coming to me and then being sent out. So you're going to get 3 packages in the mail.
Unless you want Emily to, unless you talk to Emily and she sends it to me and I send the pen and the tray together.
Depending on depending on who wins, we'll see who wins the thing. Because if it's winning, if it wins up there, that's a good idea. I can just send it to Ems and Ems can send it out. So yeah, together. Hi everyone. Hi Stacey. Now, so I've been over the last week. There's been a lot of, like I said, a lot of changes going on in my personal world, and I really just want to give a special shout out to some people quickly, and then we'll get started with the pen drawer. First and foremost, Stacey, who has been stepping up and doing a lot of the answering of the emails and stuff. And if you are still waiting to hear from me, please note I will be getting there. I have a date set aside every week now to think. Like I say, we're reorganizing our schedules to try and get stuff done. We're going through an adjustment phase. But Stacey has been helping me with stuff behind the scenes a little bit more, and I'm really appreciative of it. So I just want to give a special shout out to her. To a group of ladies who behind the scenes have kept me sane over the last week. And that includes Emily and Kath and Sarah and Libby and Michelle and Chris. He's not a lady, but he's in the thing.
He can be a lady if he wants to be.
Yeah. It's been a bit crazy, and they've heard me rant and rave and scream and adjust, and they're helping me through this adjustment period as my friends. So I just wanted to say thank you, and that I very much value each and every single person in my life, and I'm very grateful to have good friends who support me through this. Right, on to that. Miss Emily, are you ready for pens? You are muted, my love.
Yes, sorry.
Okay,
Yes,
all right. So we will
Yeah.
move on to the pens, and we'll put Emily in solo layout.
Did not realize you could see so far down there. Okay, so tonight's we offer them in the group, we offer them on auction, and I want to offer them to you guys.
Oh, look at that, guys.
It's so hard to see them.
That is a pretty
They're
pen.
purple. It's purple. They're purple butterflies. They're purple butterflies. Yeah. With the pink stripes. It's a Midwest hybrid. But I just thought it would be fair to offer one to you all nice people who come to the live.
Oh, how special. That's really special.
So, but here is tonight's. It is pink stripes and purple butterflies. It is from Midwest Hybrids. That is tonight's me, please. Now, let's see. What else can I tease with? We got one of these looking ones.
That's one of the like pearl ones, or what's it called?
The abalone, yep.
Abalone, thank you.
Yep, solid abalone one. Ooh, I like this one. This is a fairy. Oh, there you can see it. A fairy shimmer.
Oh, that's nice. I've become quite a fan of hybrids. Like, never thought I would say that, but yeah.
TJ's one of TJ's favorites. It looks like Miami Dolphins colors.
Oh, that's very cool. He's a Miami Dolphins fan. I'm getting.
Oh, his whole life, yes. Yes. Yep. Oh, yeah. I don't know if anybody wants pine cones or not, but
it's kind of cool though. I like the it's different, and I like
it. It looks like a star kind of shape.
Very cool.
I think it looks
Now,
cool.
here is the thing with a pine cone, since I'm on center stage and I can talk about it. It has a texture. You can feel the pine cone in it. You can actually feel the little spots, like the little
Very nice.
areas and the little I don't know what you want to call petals. I don't know
Ripples.
what you bristles, petals, whatever you want to call them. You can feel all that. It's just a very it's not a bad feeling. It's not a yucky feeling,
It's
but it's a
different.
texture. But it's
Yeah.
different. It has a texture to it, and I just don't want anybody to think that it's smooth like the normal pens, because it's not. It's
Yeah.
textured.
Yes.
So those are the goodies. Those are the goodies that are upcoming. And here is
Tonight's
tonight's main
Pretty.
piece.
Let's bring up the wheel of names. Right. So this beautiful purple pen, and trust me, guys, if I hadn't already bought a pen, I would be going for this one. Yeah, let's click
But
the start button.
you didn't buy a pen, did you?
No, not but
The
I
option
don't think
pen.
you won, did you?
no, Michelle Mel said.
But you are working hard for a car payment, friend.
I am. So I'm being a good girl. I'm still on a semi-no buy. So anyway, let's click start. You guys want this pen. Like seriously, this pen is so pretty. If you like purple, if you like pink, if you like butterflies, and you like sparkly glitter, you want this pen. Like seriously.
Oh, there. You can see the little butterflies there.
We have an Amber. We have a Sarah.
Jennifer.
Ooh, this one appeals to all the ladies.
Kath.
Kath
Brenda.
and Gwenda. Ooh.
Yvonne. Okay.
Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Haven't seen you for ages, love.
Okay.
Right. So far I've got Amber, Sarah, Jennifer, Kath, Gwenda, and Yvonne.
Yes. Oh my.
Ooh. Let's leave it for a few more seconds while we're waiting. I've got to go find my legend of my diamond painting, because I have not been able to diamond paint in over a week.
Oh.
Missing it. So today, as you can see, the camera's up, so I am going to be diamond painting. But because I threw out my legend, I've had to photograph it. So
Boy.
That bird is in another room. It's still out. Oh my gosh.
I'd hate to think what it's like at your end, because I mean it's not annoying at this end, but we can hear him.
That's why he's not behind me. That's why he's in the other room. Oh, you want bottle now? He tries to compete with everyone else. So
Yes. Here's what's here's that. Dummy needs to be removed first, baby.
yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna stop it there and spin this wheel. Lots of people, super exciting. Let me just share the screen. Bear with me. I'm a little bit rusty at this week. Wheel of names. There we go. So we're going to shuffle. Good luck to Sarah, Kath, Jennifer, Yvonne, Amber, and Gwenda. Good luck, ladies. We are spinning. Yay!
Jennifer, congratulations.
Congratulations, Emma. That beautiful pen is yours.
It's gorgeous.
It is so beautiful. And I will let you and Emily, I'm sure you know how to get in touch with Emily.
Yes,
Most of us do. Yeah, that's so exciting. Yeah, congratulations, Emma.
Do you have other colours of those sorts of pens that you'll be putting up, Emily?
I have the green ones up today.
Yeah.
The green stripe one's up today. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't. I think the other striped one that Mr. John did, Midwest Hybrids did. John is his name. His leaves is fall. It's fall
Oh.
leaves. It's just different. It's not butterflies, I don't think.
Fair
Not
enough.
100%. I'm not 100% sure. The box was a little big and a little full. Like, kind of
Yeah.
lots of full. Like, it came in one of those big
Yeah.
boxes kind of full.
Wow. That's exciting though.
It is.
Yes,
It is.
it's very exciting.
So this is going to be my tray for next month, which is this is based on the Inferno.
Yes.
So I'm very, very excited. And it would help if I
Is
put
that the
tray
one?
in.
Is that
This
the
one
one
you
that
got
you
me.
wanted from? Yes. Is that the one that you wanted Emily to do for the event?
Either this one or one based on this one. Because I think that these are both really, really good.
Yeah, she does too. She does a big one and a small one.
Yeah, I think this is the small one and this
Yes.
is the big one. Yeah.
I ordered one of each and I'm waiting for them to come. So
This is
Oh,
yes, that is a Switch Plus.
yeah.
I
So
have-
I've got, which one have I? I've got the normal switch with lowered sides because I like the lower sides because I work under a lamp. And I love this. I like it. It's one of my. I have two favorite trays. This is one of them, and the other one is Gabe's. So, so for those who are FWB, these are eventually going to be available should you so wish.
Oh.
I just have to get with Emily and actually talk to her and stuff. But with being busy, it's very hard with time changes. Yeah. So, they're definitely. I love this one. This is my go-to one. At the moment, my other go-to one is this one, which is Gabe's, and I love it. I love the weight of it. It sits nicely under my magnifying lamp. So I normally have both of these going. My crystals go into this one because I'm doing a lot of crystal work on this one, and will be with the David Tennant one that I'm getting as well. So I'll be using both trays.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well, you can always message me if you need me to talk to Em.
Yeah. I just need to know if she's going to still donate a tray. So for the Doctor Who, yeah. I've got to get some. I was planning on having Doctor Who cover minders, but I've run out of ink on my printer, and I forgot to get that sorted. Everything's forgotten at the moment. We're adjusting. We are adjusting.
I understand.
Life changes mean quite huge in our house, because especially with Kenzie. So we are adjusting. So, and then when Jordan arrives, we'll be adjusting again. And Sarah, just so you know, Sarah got me this for my birthday, and I finally lit it today because I thought today, being the last of the day of the event, was a good time to light it. And this is beautiful.
I've got to try and remember to remind you to blow it out before you go out.
Yes.
To work.
Yes. Everyone needs to remind me to blow before we log off.
Yeah.
It does smell.
Yeah, I was asking, does it smell good? What does it smell like?
It's kind of like it's a bit masculine actually, but it's not too bad.
So it's not overly floral.
No, it's not overly. No, it's not a florally smell. It's more of a it's not even musky. It's more of a
clean.
Yeah, clean smell. Yeah. It's just it's sea kelp and sapphire. So it's a
Like
it
a
reminds,
clean laundry.
yeah. That's what it smells like. Yeah. I've been fender for Firefly and I love it. Plus, I'm waiting for my trays from Gabe. Yeah. Honestly, these are both trays. I'm a great, absolutely highly recommend. Like an ocean smell. Yes, like an ocean smell. Almost. I grew up near the ocean, so Gabe got so many orders. He did.
I don't think he was
Now,
expecting it.
yeah. Sometime over the next month, please keep it. There will be, actually, next week I'll be releasing a special for the Doctor Who event in my Etsy store. There'll be a discount code for those who are in the group. So you need to be in the group to get the code to use. And it will be for any of the Doctor Who merchandise. And if there is something that I haven't got up yet that you're specifically wanting, let me know. Sandalwood, bergamot, love those masculine clean sets. I love sandalwood. Sandalwood is one of my favorites. Okay, so for those that are unaware, I have to sign into everything again all of a sudden. Like, it's very, very frustrating.
I am going to go spend some time with the small folks.
All right, my lovely. Enjoy your night. Thank you for coming. It's always great
Thank
to
you
have
for having us. Bye, Tassie. Bye, Kat.
Bye, Rose.
Bye, Rose. Mwah.
Uh,
Thank you
Josh
for
is the
having
important one.
us.
We know. Yeah.
all right, love. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Gimme, Stacey has the letter, and we haven't organised sending it out yet because we've both been busy since she's got back. So, but she does have it to post to you. You should be receiving a text message with a code. Really? Serious? What is it with all this new safety? I mean, I'm glad, don't get me wrong. But I want to, one of the things I was going to run through, and we'll do that before we get into some of the more healing stuff that we were going to do today. But let me just run you through this. So, all right, I'm logged in. I haven't been on my computer for a week.
Wow.
So, yeah. Let's go to the store. I've got messages and stuff going. Right. Okay. We're back to things. Sorry, I'm very disorganized. Last row we started later. Oh, awesome, Chris. Right. Let me share this with you guys. So I promised you guys last week we're going to go through the Etsy store. Now, the Etsy store has absolutely nothing to do with the diamond painting side. This is separate. This is completely different suppliers, different setup, different everything. So what happens when you order through the Etsy store is it goes straight to my supplier or suppliers, and they automatically organize it all. They will let you know where it's at. They will send you a tracking number, and things have actually been delivered. So this is really, really, I'm very, very happy with the setup I have for this. If I could get this set up with the diamond paintings, life would be so much easier. But it is working and things. So this is the Etsy store. So it's any of my art, no matter where it's licensed as a diamond painting, it can come up here. And the only stuff that doesn't go up here is the stuff that's already licensed to Mango Crafts, because I have a thing where I'm loyal to people that I'm licensed to. She licenses for merch as well, but her stuff is separate. So why is it gone? Oh no, So So as far as I'm aware of, most things have been delivered. Rowan, I think his t-shirt's still on its way, but it's coming from America, so it takes a little bit longer. But anyway, I'm determined to get this done so I can start the memorial one on November the 1st. Nice. Okay, so let's scroll down. So we have minky blankets, posters, hoodies, phone cases, cushions and pillows, kitchen dining essential, t-shirts, beard love collection. We'll just quickly touch base on all of these. Mugs, coasters, and for those who are doing the Whovian, this is going to be your favorite place to come. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Minky blankets. Now, these Minky blankets, if you want to know what they feel like, talk to Jennifer Maloney or Michelle Diamonds. They've both got one. They're beautiful. They are lightweight. Store a link, sure, love. These are shipped super fast. They do not muck around. Within a week, they're already out the door and on their way. Some quicker than that. A week is being generous. So we have the stained glass pumpkin Minky blanket. Jack-o'-lantern is going to be turned into a Minky blanket eventually as well. Any of my art that you see, that you like, that you want on something, all you guys have to do is let me know. So this is the Minky blankets. As you can see, the elemental dragons are going up. And yes, I know I've still got more to add to that. The rainbow Kia. Michael has not been released even as a diamond painting. So he is up as this. Same with Reflections, same with Sailing Away Minky blanket. These have not been released as diamond paintings yet. They are straight up fresh into the whole thing. You're welcome, love. So then on top of that, so we'll go down there quickly. We've got posters starting to come in. As you can see, jack-o'-lanterns up. This is a framed canvas wrap. We've got satin posters. These satin posters are beautiful. Let me just tell you, they are beautiful. They come in different sizes, and you guys can choose which one you want. We have hoodies available. I am going to be adding more hoodies to it. Do not panic. It's just for me a time thing at the moment. We have phone cases. Now, these phone cases are for Galaxy and iPhone. If there is a phone that you have got that you want a case for and you can't find it, let me know. I will see if I can get it available. If not, we'll work something. Or I'll do my best to try and find out. Cushions and pillows. As you can see, we have the cute little earth dragon. There is more cushions and pillows coming. Kitchen dining utensils. We have oven mitts and coasters. This is a set of 4 coasters. We have t-shirts as well. Hi, John. So this one is it's put on your favorite song and dance your ass off. So this is one I have deliberately designed for this quote. So I just love it. I think it's beautiful. We have Audrey Hepburner's t-shirt. There is more t-shirts coming. This one is, yes, it literally does have a swear word on it. It says fuck. Yes, I can with the finger. So I'm giving the bird. So it's a very tongue-in-cheek. There are adult stuff that is going to be in the store as well. The Beard Love collection. Now, if you guys most of you guys have seen Rory, and most of you guys know, I have to head off to work. I'll catch the replay tonight. Good night, Gwenda. Jennifer says, blanket super soft. I'll be ordering a bigger one when I can. Nice. So you guys all know Rory has a beard. And now when he does, and it's magnificent.
Yes,
it is so much easier, Stacey. Really, if I could set the diamond paintings up like this, it would make life so much easier. But sadly, it's just not possible at this stage. But so this is I designed these t-shirts for when I was in art school, and that was part of my print elective that I did. And so I've revamped it a little bit. I've had a little bit more of a play with the beard, but the sentiment's the same. And so one says fuck flowers, grow a beard. Next one is Beard Lives Matter. And I do, trust me, there's a whole range of these. Trust me, I'm bearded. Beards are my spirit animal. And this one is beard season all year, every year. There is a whole lot more coming. If you don't want a red beard, let me know. I will do a black beard. I'll do a white beard. I'll do a grey beard. I'll do a brown beard. Whatever colour beard you want, we can make it happen. So just let me know. We have mugs starting to come through. So we have the rebirth one. Now there is 2 links for each one, and it's specifically because I've got a supplier in America who does exactly the same product, and I have a supplier in Australia. So it just depending on where you're at. One has cheaper shipping for America, one has cheaper shipping for down under. So one will be, you'll know which one they are because it won't be available if it's not the right one in your country. So it's fairly simple. Coasters, Audrey Hepburn. These are cork-based, beautiful coasters. But let's go into this one. So this is where there is going to be a 10% discount code for those who are in the group. Okay, in the store, and it will only be available a rainbow glitter bed. I will work on that. My bed used to be ginger. It's more white. I can do a white one, twin. I can do a white one. So there's a whole lot more coming out for these, but this is just kind of a quick guide thing. I do plan to spend some time working. So Wednesday night after I finish work, no, Thursday night after I finish work, which is tomorrow night, I'll come home. I can have a late night because Friday night I only work night shift. So, and I'll be pumping some more stuff out and getting contract stuff and catching up on other stuff because I do everything else during the day. Anyway, we have jigsaw puzzles. We have stainless steel tumblers. We have a snowflake pewter. And let me tell you, this pewter is beautiful. Of course, we have Minky blankets. We have bookmarks. We have this David Tennant's my favorite. This is actually my canvas. Like everyone else, I'm waiting for my canvas. This is it. We have shower curtains. We have bath mats. We have T-shirts. We have hoodies. We have mouse pads. I can do the bigger mouse pad with the LED on it, if you guys so wish. We have posters, coasters, greeting cards, pillows, cups, phone cases. It's there, guys. So if you are a Whovian fan and you want something to go like I said before, if you've got a picture in mind that you know I've got as a diamond painting that hasn't been released on here or something, drop me a message. Sarah says she needs it all. Me too. Just drop me a message. Let me know, and I will make it happen. Okay, and it will be up in the store within 48 hours. They're all pretty much ready to go. So there will be more stuff added for the Whovian event next month, and there will be a 10% discount in store for those that are in the fan group. So that's where the event's being held. We're going to let everybody have a go. And the event, it will only be for this category. What I'm going to try and do is whenever we do an event or a season is have the art on the merch ready to go. Like I said, we're going through an adjustment period with me having to work full time outside the home, split shifts. We're juggling stuff. Some of the times I'm responding to emails and contacting suppliers and stuff literally from my phone in the car on the side of the road. So I am painting on the side of the road even. So yeah, so that's where we're at with that. So that's all the exciting stuff. For those that haven't seen, actually I can bring it up on here because I shared it in the group the other night. Just bear with me. I am literally, so I've got projects on the go. This one's going to have to probably go on hold because the whole month of November, I plan to be painting. No, it's in the main group, Jennifer. It's in the same group, the Home of Rose Profit Creations. I run my event through there. So this, through the month of November, I plan to be painting, and you guys will be seeing me paint the event piece. That'll be a diamond painting. So, and it's a one of a kind. This is not going to be released anywhere else. It's going to be one of a kind. But what I'm painting on the side of the road at the moment, and I call it my on the side of the road, is this little beauty. So she's very, very slow progress. But that's okay. We don't mind. She is very, very pretty.
I still want to know why she's naked.
It just, I don't know. I kind of, yeah. I'm still humming and harring on like whether I'm going to stick like a top sort of like in the where the so just poking through a little bit or not. I haven't quite decided yet.
Nothing wrong with being naked. I just want to know why she's naked. Hopefully she's not out of the house naked.
Okay, so once all the colours go in, you'll see like there's a lot of very oceanic colours in her hair and in the background. So
she's a mermaid.
Yeah, kind of like a mermaid. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
that was kind of where I was going with it. Yeah, but we'll
Well, that's
see.
okay that she's naked then.
Yes,
You know, if you're a mermaid, you probably don't need to wear a top.
you can't see anything, so yeah. But I'm kind of humming and hurrying, and like I'll see what she looks like when she's finished.
Sorry.
If I need to, I'll paint something over top of it. So, but we'll see. But that's what I'm working on the very rare times that I have quiet time at work. So yeah. All right. So let's get on with this. So today we're going to talk about healing. We're going to talk about healing from anything. So whether it be the grieving of a miscarriage, pregnancy, infertility, the whole thing. We're going to talk about what it means to heal and what it means, like how, and just brainstorm ideas pretty much on how we can help others to heal, because it is a long healing process. We'll talk about, this event's been a hard one for both Kath and I, and for our people who've been in. So let's just do that. And I need to find my
don't get that.
thing. Where are we?
We'll just put out there first that healing is different to just getting over it. You don't get over it.
No, you never get over it. How have you guys found the conversations that we've had? I know for some it's been very, very hard, but we're very much interested in how you guys have coped with this event, and stuff. So it's been a hard event, and we're the first to admit that we've been through it as well. So talk to us. Tell us how you feel. Give us some feedback. Do you want the event to go next year? Like, might not be us hosting it, might be somebody else. We've learned a very valuable lesson and how much this has affected us on a mental health scale.
Yeah.
It was definitely not an easy event. Hard, says Libby. Yeah. And we've had a few people come on and talk about their stuff. So heavy and heartfelt. See you, Gammy?
It's very heavy, I agree.
Yeah.
I think that it's an important conversation, but that doesn't make it any easier. But it's nice to be able to have the conversation at the same time. Yes, Joshie? He's teething, so he's going to be grumples probably all the way through.
He's fine.
But it's a very heavy topic, and that's why we put trigger warnings, and because we want to make sure everyone's safe and
yeah. It's been a journey. That is for sure.
Yes, George.
Do you guys have any tips on how the event could be run better next year? Like we were trying to avoid the focus being on the prizes. This was never meant to be a fun event. It was never meant to be an event that was about winning prizes and stuff, because it was such a heavy topic. And personally, you guys know, and I've said this before, I'm not a big fan of running events with lots and lots of prizes. I never have been and never will be. I think events should be fun. I think they should be, a way of people with the same interests or the same experiences to come together and either celebrate or, in our thing, share, So we're winding this down now, and this was the first event. No one's ever held an event like this, so feedback is greatly appreciated. I know for me, especially last week, because I was in my first week of big work, so I'm happy to hear that the event and the group is going so well, and that from what I understand will continue after the event, but sadly this is where I have to back away, and we'll see you next week. All good, Lee. Totally understand, love. All good. Next week we're on to Doctor Who, so we would love to have, we understand and we respect that this is not for an easy topic for everyone. There doesn't need to be prizes in order to do an event. You just said it the way I was typing along. Awesome, Cam. Awesome. Yeah. I think I've never been a YouTube creator for numbers or fame or glory. Like, I've never been that type of person. And over the next coming months, I really want to get back to whipping and chatting with you guys, because it's one thing I've missed. This channel started to get very corporate, which is not what I wanted for it. So we are going to be taking a step back and just literally being, sharing a little bit. Always going to share art, always going to share stories, always going to share stuff. But so many of us get lost in the stresses of the world, and it includes this event, and just in general. We get so weighed down by everything that is going on in the world, everything that is said about us, everything that we're going through that affects our mental health, and we get weighed down in it and we get lost. And I think for a lot of us, and I think this is where this event helped me. I don't know about Kath, I can only speak from my experience. Through going through this, I re-grieved for a lot of it, but I've also done a lot of re-healing. And I've not made some great choices in my life over the last few years. But one of the best things I did was move here. One of the best things I did was start my business. And one of the best things I did was look at things differently. And as hard as this will be to hear for some people, one of the best things I did was walk away from some of the toxic creators in this on YouTube. Did I suffer for it? Yes, big time. Am I still suffering for it? Yeah, in some ways. But you can only suffer if you let it get to you. And so I have decided that, especially over the last 12 months, and I've walked away from toxicity. You'll see if you're on my Facebook, I share about walking away all the time. And I've decided that I'm just going to do me, and I'm just going to carry on being me. And I own my shit when I stuff up. And I'm just going to, be a creator, be an artist, be a mum, be a wife, and be a diamond painter. Because the one thing I've missed the most is just hanging with people and diamond painting. I don't get a lot of time to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to make this channel about. And this event has really helped me push that, me closer to that. Does that make sense? Does that even rationalize with anyone else, or is it just me?
I understand. I mean, for me, it's very different because it's still very raw with our loss. So
your loss is
I don't know.
a lot newer than mine.
Yeah, it was only 2 years ago with Zach.
Yeah.
So it's still hard, and we're still grieving through it, I guess, and learning.
Yes, and it takes time. I mean, my last loss was nearly 16 years ago.
Mm.
But it, like, this whole event made me think, what would she want me to do? How would she, like, she would want me to kick ass. Like, she really would, because that was Bri. She'd be sitting there going, you know, why are you listening to this crap, Mum? Why are you listening to what other people think? Why are you, you know? And she would be the first to stand up and say that, you know, why are you letting these people affect your mental health? And so I've decided I'm just not gonna.
Fair enough.
We move on, we heal, and each time we share the stories, we do heal a little bit.
Yeah.
So I've talked about how I've healed a little bit. Have you had, from this whole event, as hard as it's been, have you been able to find a even, no matter how big or small, a bit of peace and healing?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's brought up a lot of stuff, so it's been a hard one.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Matthew and I, we've filmed some videos for my Facebook, well, my YouTube brother. And so, like, talking about the story of what happened with Zachary and reliving it almost, it's hard.
It is.
My advice to people, don't watch that video unless you want to hear me ugly crying, because, like, I cried all the way through it.
Those, Kath has 2 amazing stories.
We're going to do a third one, we just haven't done it yet.
Yeah. And if you've got the time and you might have to do it in segments. I can honestly, and Kath knows this, I can't. She knows I can't. She just knows I can't. And it's nothing personal.
No.
But this event took its toll on both of us, and I just can't. I might later. I was ugly crying at the story of the Wiggles yesterday, for crying out loud.
I was too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's on. If anyone wants to go and watch the story of the Wiggles after the live, obviously, you know, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and it's,
so that was.
If you've grown up with the Wiggles, or you've been a parent who's had a child with the Wiggles, it's an interesting story. Just don't overdo, Rose. I don't want to see you overwhelmed. If you need a break, take it. I'll be here waiting. Oh, thank you, Gammy. Honestly, we're just adjusting right now. We're just adjusting, and adjustments take time. And making sure Kenzie gets through the adjustments is the main priority. And Rory and I are tag teaming, and we're doing a good job. And without, like, me going back to work full time, was not an easy choice, but it was one that needed to be made, because there's no way we could afford a car payment without me doing it. So it had to be done. And yes, for those that haven't clicked, I do have a new car. And this is why I'm working, to pay for said car. I had to watch it a few times because I had to keep stopping at Cass's Rose.
Yeah. I know she watched the Zachary one, and that was one I literally ugly cried through it. But we're planning to film one, which is Joshua's story, which is pregnancy after stillbirth, which is
rainbows.
Yeah, he's a rainbow, but it's not a easy thing to cope with when you've lost that, and you've got that feeling of, is this really going to happen? And I felt scared the entire way through, and so that's, you know, it's. But at the same time, I mean, I guess telling their stories is healing in a way, and remembering them, remembering their names, like saying Zachary's name, saying Noah's name. There's a certain amount of healing in that, I guess, and remembering them.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Stacey says, I feel for all of you who have suffered from loss, including myself. I'm so proud of you for continuing, no matter how hard it was. And you are there for your families, and remember to be there. Stacey, Stacey, for those that are wondering where Stacey has been, this is a segment this month that Stacey found hard, and so she stepped away for the month. Stacey will be back next week on the line. I'm very proud of him too. Oh, Jim,
he's singing. Joshua's singing. I'm sorry.
No, you let him sing. I love his talkies.
He's falling asleep, but trying not to, so he's singing.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. That means a lot to both Kath and I. It's not easy, no.
Knowing that you have support of amazing friends helps, and knowing that, you know, like I had on Zachary's, what would have been his second birthday, I had so many people message me and send me love and just remember his name, and that, you know, that idea that other people remember and that he existed, that helps.
I was always told, and that this is one of the reasons, we knew as long as we remember them, a part of them stays alive.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. And I've done that especially with Britney, because I had her numbers.
He likes to sing.
He's so cute. I can't wait to actually be able to cuddle him.
Yeah. He gives good cuddles. He's my little snuggle bug. He gets it from his dad. I'm not a cuddly person. I'm a cactus. I'm like, you know, stay away from me.
How's that been for you with not being a cuddly person but having a baby who is? Because I know there are times where I get home from a day shift and the first thing Kenzie wants to do is snuggle up with me on the couch. And I spend it, like, if you've been in the room, you'll know, I spend an hour a day just snuggled with her on the couch and just being with her, because she's my snuggle bug.
There's some days where Matthew comes home and I'm like, I need you to take the baby. I just need an hour where I'm not being touched. It's really hard for Matthew too, because Matthew, that's his love language. Touch is his love language. Yeah. And, you know, me being like, don't touch me. I just want, you know, that's really hard for him. So trying to find the healthy medium for both of us is difficult. But it you know, he tries not to take it personally.
Yeah. Thanks, Gammy. It was a hard road. Let me just say that. It's been a hard road to get it, but we got it. Stacey, you will share it, love, when you're ready. And only when you're ready. I understand yours is very different from some of ours, but a different perspective is always a good perspective. So maybe sometime down the road we'll let you know when you're ready. Hi, Nicole. So yes.
Do what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable sharing, then don't share.
Yeah.
If you're only comfortable sharing with certain people, then only share with certain people. It's your story, and you have the right to decide how and when to share it.
Yeah, and how much of it you share. You don't have to share. Like, I did not share every last little detail of my Josh, especially bits of Bridie, you know, or Bailey. There's just certain things that you keep personal to yourself, and only those that you're close to know.
With my so Josh was my fourth pregnancy. My first pregnancy I don't really talk about because of a lot of anger and stuff around the relationship, and it's some things that you just don't want to talk about. It makes you not okay in a really bad way, and that's acceptable.
Yeah, you only ever have to share. You don't actually have to share anything.
Yeah.
You don't have to share anything. If you are not wanting to share anything with anyone, you do not have to. This community, even being a creator on YouTube, no one has the right to know every ins and out of your personal life. No one has to know every single detail of your life. All right. Just because you are a public figure on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, no one has the right to your personal life except for those that are in your personal life. So if you've learned anything from this, let that be one of the things you've learned. Some things it's okay to be kept private till when you're ready to tell the information. You know, a lot of us don't share stuff because we're scared of being judged. We're scared of things being taken the wrong way. We're scared of people making false allegations and assumptions. There are so many reasons why us creators in any way, shape or form don't share stuff, because this community can be very judgmental and very nasty. And I am very much against that side of things. So I just keep stuff quiet, because sometimes it pays to. Definitely, main thing I did want to come on and say is, if you aren't comfortable sharing, that is okay, but doing but don't compare yourself to other others go through it. It's okay to be mad, angry. Yes, exactly, Stace. Not everyone goes through the same situation, same emotions. We're all different. We're human. We're unique.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's it. So I've taken time to heal. I've done some self-healing over the last couple of weeks, and I've done a lot of self-evaluating over the last couple of weeks. Hence why things are going through changes right now.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it is not okay to judge someone. It is not okay to judge somebody else's story, and it is not okay to be nasty to another person.
Yeah. You don't have to agree, but you do have to be kind.
Yes. A person's choices are their choices, not yours. I love the beach. I went to the beach too. Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. So it's just a matter of finding your peace wherever you can. I'm like Sarah. I think it's a Kiwi thing. We're connected to the beach. For me, I've been head down bum up working. I've had goals and achievements and stuff to get to. I'm looking forward to getting onto a lighter event next month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't have to come on because I don't have to wear pants.
Yeah.
I just said that out loud. Oh well.
You did.
I did, yeah.
This has always been a safe place for everybody. So as I said about one of mine, very deep down, it was hard to tell, but I needed to tell. Start to heal from it. Liv, I'm so proud of what you shared last week. It was amazing, and Sarah too.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of people sharing in the comments too. And you guys, your stories are have been read and are just as valid. And yeah, one of the things I'm enjoying, Sarah, and one of the things that's helped me is my independence back. That's helped me in the last week. Is gaining my independence back. I love watching him go to sleep.
Yeah, he's falling asleep.
Yeah, I can tell. Sarah used to camp at the beach, and we had a camp and sleep in, but I always slept on the picnic bench right out under the stars for me to wait till I woke up to have breakfast. I miss camping. I've been a bit wary about camping.
I hate camping.
But I grew up. I used to camp. Don't get me wrong. Just hear there's snakes and things that will bite you.
I'm afraid of people, not things.
Oh, I'm afraid of people too. People are nastier than animals. I've been on a snake advocacy group to learn about snakes, because if you know about something, it's less fearful.
I know about spiders. I'm still scared of them.
Yeah, no, I'm talking snakes, baby, not spiders. Just no.
I hate spiders. I don't like snakes, but I can cope with them better than spiders.
We've had a scratching kind of noise in our roof for the last last week or two.
Is it possums?
And so we contacted it. No, it was rats. We had rats in our ceiling. So this bait got laid last night. We got the pest control out too. The land agent did. But it was just like, yeah, nah. We were scared it was a snake or a great big ass spider, because we didn't know. But yeah. The bush and countryside is your healing, Liv? Need to get
you know what? My safe place is with Maddie, with my husband. And being in our home, not having anyone else around either. I'm not a very, this sounds odd, guys. I'm not a very friendly person. I'm not a people person. I like to be in my home. I like to be, just my family. And that's how I feel safe, and that's how I rejuvenate. I don't like having people in my space. That's, yeah.
It's one thing I've been doing after Wednesday is taking the me time.
Yeah, it's important.
Yeah. Very much so.
He sung
How
himself
is
to
Rory
sleep.
feeling? Rory's had I don't know if you guys know, Rory's got a bad back, and so he's been dealing with that, but he's doing good. We're like passing ships in the night at the moment. He comes home, we spend about half an hour to an hour together, and then I go to work. But we talk all the time. And this morning we got woken up early by Kenzie, so we were able to have about 15 minutes just, snuggling and talking and stuff. And yeah. Hi, Sam. How are you, love?
Have your emotions this month been affecting him in any way, or?
I think I've been a little bit more rattier than normal. Like really, really, like my mood swings have been up and down and that. But the last, because I also had the stress of everything with the car and the issues with that, and being not able to get out and get to the places that I needed to. So my husband's just messaged me, actually. Is he still oh no, it's just no, he's watching it. He's sending me funnies. So yeah, I've been a little bit more rattier, I think, a little bit more snappy, and that's not, and he's been as patient as he can, which is really good.
Yeah.
He knows that I'm really glad that this is the last one.
Yeah, Maddie knows that about me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
we've been doing the filming as well for my channel, that's been affecting him. So he hasn't been sleeping great. He's been dealing with me, dealing with, everything else. And plus he's working like 10 to 12 hour days, and Matthew's a tradie, so it's a hard job. So he's, actually him. So I wasn't sleeping well last night, and he's like rolling around in bed. I was like, "Are you okay? Like, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm snoring." He was asleep. You're snoring. Okay, you're snoring. Okay, sure. Okay. Why are you rolling around like a crazy person?
Yeah. I tell you what, I have a new appreciation for those that juggle home, businesses, life, work. It's I've had it pretty crazy for the last 3 or 4 years, to be honest. And like, especially, and I have a full new appreciation for Uber Eats drivers. Some of them do my head in, don't get me wrong, but yeah. True story, I am the only female and white person in this area that does Uber Eats.
The rest are all dark-skinned males?
Yes. Who, some of them come from cultures where women are inferior. So it's been an interesting, not that I've not been bullied, because I think the look on my face when they try to would scare the crap out of them anyway. But it's been an interesting journey, definitely, in the last week. And especially when you're lining up at a supermarket to collect someone's groceries and deliver them. And no, it wasn't easy for Maddie either. With Rory, it was my losses were before Rory and I were together. So the only one that would probably even maybe affect him would be Brian, because he knew Bridie. So but he knows that that's rough. I think our men are our strength. In all honesty.
Yeah. Maddie's my hero. He is my strength. He's one who kept me going. So, he's a good man. He struggles too, and we have our moments where we want to, smack each other. But...
Yeah. Oh, no relationship's 100% perfect. We all have our stresses that we bear, and our partners, whether it's them or whether it's us, we are on the receiving end because they are the closest people to us. So, no, and I think us doing this event It's probably made us women a little bit. We're emotional beings anyway. We're naturally made that way because we are the nurturers and the chemically, we're created to be nurturers and to grow children and look after them, and so we carry a lot of the guilt a lot longer, I think.
And with some people, you carry the blame as well. Like, some people actually will blame that it's your fault. You're the one. You're meant to be. Your body's meant to do this. Why didn't you do it? Kind of.
Yeah.
That very misogynistic. Which Matthew is not. That is not Matthew. That is other men in our lives. And Matthew gets very angry with those men, and Matthew's a very protective. Because most of you don't know Matthew very well, but Matthew's very protective, especially of his family, especially of me, because he knows I'm not always a very emotionally healthy person. So he's a really good man.
Yeah, I'm always saying that I'm very blessed to have a very supportive partner who loves me and supports me. And when I made the decision to go back to work so I could afford a decent car that was safe and reliable and all of the stuff we needed, he supported that. And he supports that. Like, he'll get home, we'll have dinner. Oh, we lost Kath. Here she is back. Yeah. Welcome back. So he's it's all good. Yeah.
I think having a supportive partner is really important. And I do feel very sorry for people who don't have that, who don't have the have that as a backup.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do this by myself. I don't know how single parents do it. Whether they're single parents in a relationship or single parents outside of a relationship. Because I know some people like a single parent in a relationship that their partner doesn't do anything.
When I lost Josh, I was very much alone.
Yeah.
Good night, Stace, love. It's very, very, very much alone. And it wasn't definitely not easy. And I, blamed myself for many reasons that I'm not prepared to make public. And if you know, you know. And for years, literally years and years and years. And then when I found out that when I had issues trying to get pregnant, when I wanted a baby, when I was trying to actively conceive a baby and I was having miscarriage after miscarriage, I honestly thought God was punishing me. So for years. So I beat myself up more than anyone else could, emotionally, mentally, and physically. I was self-harming. I was, a lot of my big tattoos come from me dealing with grief and healing. For me, it's always been instead of self-harming, I got tattooed. Yeah, Love, you have too. Yeah. But we all deal with things in the way we need to deal with them. And, that's what we do. So whatever healing looks like for you guys, however that is, healing is a personal journey. Whether it takes a month, whether it takes 15, 20 years. No one has the right to tell you how long it should be. How long is a piece of string?
And healing doesn't mean you'll never feel it. Healing doesn't mean you won't have bad days.
No. August rolls around, I struggle. November rolls around. Now, November's very hard. It's very hard because I have Jordan's birthday on the 10th and Bridie's on the 11th. And I'm trying not to cry because it always gets me. Every year, Jordan always has his cake set up. There is always a candle on there for his sister.
Yeah.
So, you know, things hit you when in different ways. So for me, it's, yeah. And I find that very hard. But I love the fact that every year my son remembers his sister.
Mm.
So like last year he was 22. So on one side of his cake, he had 2 candles, number 22. And then when you turned it around, there was a 4 because Bridie was 20 years older than him and had 42. And he does it every year. And we started that tradition the same year she died. We put an extra candle on his cake at his request.
Yeah.
And we've just done it. He's just carried that on. And I love that he does that every year. And she's never forgotten.
Yeah.
We carry on with our lives as best as we can. But she was very much a major part of our lives. She was very much part of our family. And we were blessed that we got the years we did with her.
Yeah.
You know, and it does become difficult. And this diamond painting piece that I've been working on slowly over the month, I will never work on this till it's finished. I will work on it. It's always been a healing piece. It's always been the whole intentions of this right from the start was for it to be a piece. By the time you guys chose it, I knew what I wanted from it. And so I just work on it a little bit at a time, each time. But, yeah. Healing comes in. Sorry, go ahead.
For us with going forward with, because of course Zachary was born, he would have been 2 now, and working out for us of how we teach Josh about his brother without making it too sad for him, without making it without making it too big of an issue, and making sure that everyone knows that Josh is not a replacement for his brother or anything like that. And these are the things we're trying to work out. Because that's one of those things that people seem to think is that when you have a child, they replace the one you've lost. And no, it's not a pair of shoes. It's a child with a pair of shoes.
What about, I can honestly tell you the cake thing helped Jordan. So maybe on Josh's on Zachary's birthday, have a cupcake with a candle on it, with his age on it, and make it like just a personal family thing that you guys do. And maybe, I don't know, just ideas. I mean, you'll find ways that will work for you and your family. For us, the cake thing works with Jordan. We don't do it with Kenzie.
Yeah.
As such, because Kenzie just doesn't understand. She'll bring her up occasionally, but not often, But
we're people of faith too. One of the things we say, because we are people of faith, is that he has a brother who lives in heaven. So, but Josh is only 6, almost 7 months old now. So it's like trying to work out how do we do this, and it's something.
I've been thinking about getting a big, because I've got tattoo on my back but I've been thinking about doing like a butterfly dream catcher on my left leg, and then a trail of butterflies down it.
Yeah.
So one for every year. So every year I'll just go get an extra butterfly added onto it.
Oh wow.
Or get it trailing, maybe change the one on my back and get it so it's on my back and sort of trails, down into connects with the kids in some way, ideas. For me, tattoos are healing. They always have been.
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach's
I'm scared of
going.
needles, so
It's not like a normal needle. Sorry, guys. Let's go have a bite some to eat. I eat on the run. I don't know if you can hear my stomach growling.
Oh, you probably will hear mine. I haven't had anything yet.
I was
I'm
going
very
to make
upset when we went shopping. When we went shopping, they didn't have my favourite pies. And I said to Matthew, well, I've got to starve all week. He's like, you can eat something else. I went, no. He's like, whatever.
I make our pies.
Whatever.
Tonight we're having hamburgers.
Tonight we're having butter chicken. Last night we had tacos, which, 2 nights in a row. That's a new record for us.
I'm
yeah.
We're adjusting to the whole like with me working, adjusting meal cooking and stuff and trying to find a balance with that. So and housework and stuff. So when I do cook Kenzie's dinner, like if Rory's home, we'll have an early dinner. So that we can actually eat as a family. But
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been interesting.
We got into a habit of pretty much having takeaway most nights because it was easier, and that's life sometimes. So.
Sweetheart, you would trust me when I tell you this. I deliver takeaways. You are not the only family out there that only eats takeaways for meals.
Yeah, well, we're trying to not do it anymore because that's not the kind of lifestyle we really want to teach Josh, and it's also not really good for you. So, not good for the budget.
No.
You guys can see him sleeping now next to me.
Nice. So I'm assuming the clock transition isn't going well.
Yeah. He wakes up as soon as I start screaming. So.
Yeah.
Depends on my level of energy. So this week I have had no energy. So I'll try again starting in November.
I don't think this month was the good month for you to try it, to be honest.
No.
I was proud of you for trying it though, because I know adjusting from co-sleeping to not. Jordan was 6. So.
Well, with Josh, one of the things, so when he was 3 days old, he ended up in hospital because I wasn't getting enough milk and stuff, and so he was losing a lot of weight. So we ended up in hospital, and on the second night we were there, the nurse, she said to me, you need some sleep. So if I come in and you're asleep, I'll take him and feed him. And so I held him all night. And since then, I've held him all night. Yeah. And the nurse didn't mean it in a bad way. She was trying to tell me you need to sleep. But for a mother who has already lost a baby, whose baby's in hospital and stuff, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. No. So that was my way of saying we're not doing this. It's just by holding him all night.
Kenzie was co-slept until we discovered the breathing issues, which was a scary time when you've lost babies and then you've got this, you think this is it, you're home sweet, you've got your baby. And I had my little girl, I had my little boy, he was 6. And I finally had my little girl. And for her to literally stop breathing in your arms and heartbeat and heart stop everything, it was very triggering.
Yes. Terrifying. I can't even imagine.
Oh, it was horrible. And I was blessed with the fact that one of my friends, who was a qualified paramedic, literally walked through the door at the same time.
Yeah.
And so she revived her, and we called an ambulance, and that was when we discovered the muscle tone issues. So from that moment on, Kenzie had to sleep on a breathing mat. And trust me, when your kid stops breathing 30, 40 times a day, you literally become numb to it. Because as soon as she touched her, she'd wake up. Like she'd start breathing again. It was just muscle tone issues in regards to it. As she got older and as she, she grew out of it, she hasn't had an issue like that for a very long time. Over 10 years now. So I think she grew, by the time she was 3, I think, we no longer had them. She no longer needed the mat. So
yeah.
But it was a scary time. And but Jordan, see, he was my first rainbow baby, and he slept in my bed until he was 6. And then comes the questions, and I know people always ask this questions. Well, how did you get Kenzie? Because you find ways, you get creative. You find ways to be a co-sleeping parent. And both my kids were cloth diapered. Kenzie, I wore in a baby sling often in a wrap because it helped her muscles to develop.
Mm.
Yeah. But we were in and out of hospital with Kenzie, and it was scary. I've got photos of her at 6 weeks old in a massive metal hospital cot attached to heart monitors, breathing machines, and it's horrible. But she's 16, almost 17. My last rainbow baby, she'll be 17. Let's see, we're coming into November, it's 7 January. 2 months, she'll be 17.
Crazy.
It's crazy. She's already told me what she wants for her birthday cake. So we've been on the hunt for that, and her dad in New Zealand found some figurines that we can use for it. And good thing about that is it makes the cake nice and simple for Mum. But I'm going to have the whole collection of, if she keeps going this way, I'll have the whole collection of Nightmare Before Christmas on my tattooed on my arm. Yeah. But it's, we heal. I suppose we should do story time, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it's like 10:30. I have a delivery coming. I don't know if it's one I'm allowed to open, or if it's one that's got to go into the tray.
None of them. I think they should all go into the tree.
Oh no, some of them were actually stuff that I'd ordered before that.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, I have seen the new Randalls, and I'm like, yeah. So I'm saving for those. Hey, Nut, how are you doing, love? It's all right, lovely. We started early. We're starting at 9 o'clock at the moment. So for the foreseeable future, it'll be an hour earlier. So for those who've come in or who are lurking in the background, or just please know, thank you for coming. We do love you. And that for the foreseeable future, lives will be an hour earlier, due to the fact that I have job commitments that need to be done. So, we will be here every week, though. And now everyone's starting to understand why we've gone down to 1 live a week. So, yeah.
All right. Beautiful bags.
Eh?
I've got beautiful bags under my eyes.
Oh, you and me both, babe. You and me both.
What is sleep? I'm so tired.
I've forgotten what sleep is, to be honest. It's what I lack. All right. So we're going to have a Halloween story. Doing better. Got some answers to some stuff I've been dealing with. Well, I'm glad, love. I left a comment on one of your vids for you to let you know I was thinking of you. So, all right. So we're going to have a hand-picked story, which is one of Kenzie's library books, but it's Halloween, and I love Halloween. And next year we're going to have a Halloween party, I think. online Halloween party. I think we should, where everyone has to dress up and everyone has to have some fun, because I think we need it. I think this world needs more fun. We need more positivity. We need more lots of goody stuff. Who, do you disagree? Do you disagree? We need more love and pumpkin. Just saying. Cool. For those that know that I've been waiting for a certain update, I've just got it. We're good. Okay. So anyway, let's get on to this. Room on the broom. I'm going to point it like I'm reading to Kenzie, for frick's sake. Okay. So this is just a little fun story. It's just something different because it's Halloween and I don't have any adult Halloween stories. So, all right. And a cat. And a crow. Oh, we lost Kath. There she comes. Back again. The witch had a cat in a very tall hat and long ginger hair, which she wore in a plait. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down, cried the witch as they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat and no hat could be found. Oh no. I love the water on her nose. I think she's cute. Then out of the bushes on thundering paws there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. I know, this is random for a diamond painting channel, but hey. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed aloud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her long ginger plait. And there's the bow. There. Bedtime story. Yeah. For those who are going to bed. Down, cried the witch as they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said as the witch tried her platinum bow, I am a bird as green as can be. As my husband said, I like green. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Yeah, something random. Oh no. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch as they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden from out of the pond leapt a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy and... the broom snapped in two. Oh no. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down then they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Oh, I am a dragon as mean as can be, and I'm planning to have witch and chips for my tea. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer, and licking his lips, said, maybe this once I'll have witch without chips. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, From out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yell and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped and it squelched and it strode from the ditch. And it said to the dragon, "Buzz off, that's my witch." The dragon drew back and he started to shake. "I'm sorry," he spluttered. "I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly." He spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat and phew, said the dog. "And thank you, oh thank you," the grateful witch cried. "Without you I'd be in that dragon's inside." Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone, throw something in." So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in as the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom. Then out rose a truly magnificent room, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, the nest for the bird and a shower for the frog. "Yes," cried the witch as they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. I need a broomstick like this. I don't know about you guys. That's it. That's the end of the story. It was a bit random, but hey, we do random well.
Random, you never.
Mm.
No, I was saying bedtime story because I was falling asleep.
So Kenzie, I take Kenzie to the library once a month, and something we've just started redoing since now we've got a car to get there. So she chooses her own books. So she's got Chatterpuss. She's got Banjo the Wily with Bounce. Obviously, she's got Witch on a Room on the Broom. She's got Miss Llewellyn Jones Goes to Town. Now, the funny thing is we've got a friend called Llewellyn, so that's kind of funny. Fearless Sons and Daughters. I'm looking forward to reading this because Auntie Amanda has British Bulldogs. And look at the artwork on it. Like, seriously. Some of these stories are so greatly coloured. Just amazing. And we've got Morris the Mole. And we've got Dingo Dog, Billabong Storm. And the Billabong Storm. So, and the reason why it's got this one is because it's got a kookaburra. So does anyone, I know a lot of us have children here. Do any of you guys actually still read to your children or read with your children, which is like what we do now? Am I the only one?
We read to him. Yeah. We read to him. I've been reading Harry McClary sometimes. We've got the complete Harry McClary. Well, I wanted it.
There's a park in Tauranga that has the Harry McClary statues. I've got photos of the cat. She
Scarface McClaw.
Yeah, Scarface McClaw. Yeah, I've got a photo of him somewhere. Cute story, thank you, says Gimme. You're welcome, love. I just figured it was there. It's coming up to Halloween, and I'm not going to see you guys before Halloween. I read to my friend's child, and she loves it. Awesome. I think reading is very important for children. It's something I need to do more of with Kenzie. We've since the reading started, she's now got into emailing. So every now and then I get these cute little emails from her. So it's kind of cute. It's very what she hears and stuff, but it is very, very cute. It's just a lot.
I think reading's meant to help develop language skills or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I read with Max. He reads to me, and I also read to him at night. Beautiful. So Jordan's had the whole entire Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit read to him. And when I was pregnant with him, I read the Book of Shakespeare to him while I was pregnant with him. So
we listen to a lot of Audible as well. So
yeah,
the one that we listen to the most, I'll be honest, is Stephen Fry reading the Harry Potter series. It's amazing.
Those are so. He is amazing.
And knowing that he did it because his granddaughter asked him to is so beautiful. Like, I just think that's gorgeous.
Oh, Chris, that's cute. That's cute. I'm actually listening to at the moment on Audible the Bridgerton series. So if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. There's a new series due out soon.
I want to get Tom Felton, the guy who was Draco Malfoy.
Yeah.
I want to get his book because I reckon that would be hilarious. He's so funny.
I saw a thing come out saying it was going up on Audible, but I haven't looked yet. I sometimes listen to Audible when I'm driving around because, you know, I'll have it playing while I'm drawing or something.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. I listen to it mostly at night, and we'll leave it. I'll leave it on all night because I hate silence. Silence scares me. I have weird anxiety issues. Let's just leave it at that. So.
Well, somewhere in my bedroom, in my sleep, I've lost my earbuds. Yeah, I've looked under the bed. I've looked in the bed. So I need to charge up my other ones or get some new ones. You'll be live when it's Halloween here. Oh, will I? Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's our Wednesday, so I'll be there Tuesday. Tuesday's Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we'll see you guys for your Halloween. For us, it'll be the start of the Doctor Who event. So we'll have to kind of combine the two.
Chris, it's called erotica, not smut. Okay.
Look, I watched it when I was going through a mental health break where I just needed to just click out from the world for a while. And I sat there painting and just watching it and binge watching it. And, because that's what I do. I binge watch stuff. But I actually haven't. I watched a documentary. I'm into like real life documentaries of celebrities I grew up with. So obviously I did the Wiggles. And I also did George Michael and stuff and what he went through leading up to his death and stuff.
He came out. George Michael. He came out, right? No.
Yeah,
I think of someone else. Yeah.
No, he came out. He did. He got caught in the bathroom.
Okay. Oh, so he was forced out of the closet.
Yeah. There was one comment that he made that was like he couldn't understand why straight people were so interested in his sex life.
I don't know why anyone's interested in anyone's sex life, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. The thing I'm excited, the other thing other than Doctor Who that I'm excited for in November is the second series of the Santa Claus TV series on Disney because I love Santa, especially Tim Allen as Santa.
You're a weirdo.
Oh, it makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's the main thing.
I love the magic. The magic of Christmas, the magic of Santa Claus.
I think I've lost the magic of Christmas. Like, I love Christmas. Like, I'm probably a little bit more excited about it this year because Jordan's coming home. And it's going to be fun because like the week before, I've got a friend here who lived in Canberra, now lives in Alice Springs, and we Snapchat each other all the time, and he was my photography mentor back in the day. And so he is coming down. He's flying down to Melbourne and staying for 2 nights. And so I'm actually taking the night off work that night. And I'll have to make sure we've got some whiskey because that's going to happen. We'll have some whiskey and ginger ale and just catch up and hang out for 2 days and stuff. So that'll be really cool.
I'm really excited for Christmas this year. I'm really excited. Last year sucked. And the year before that sucked. So the year before that, we just lost Zach a couple months before. Last year, you know, I was pregnant and I was terrified, and we should have had Zach there as a, 1 and a bit year old, and it was really awful. But this year, we get to celebrate it with Josh, and I'm just really excited.
You get to do the first Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Yeah, I think, and you will be prepared that you'll grieve a little bit.
Oh, yeah. We grieve with everything with him.
Yeah, because all the
every first. Yeah. all the first he gets, well, we never got with Zach. So like, you know, his first tooth,
Why
his
is that
first this,
phone
his
in my
second.
studio? Cola.
What's Cola
Take
bringing in?
A bone from a lamb roast.
Oh dear.
I can spend Christmas with my mum this year. She'll be in the same town. Oh, awesome. Yeah, Chris doesn't like. Chris, I have some Santa art that's going to Pam that would scare the crap out of you even more. Just saying. We'll be spending Christmas out with my dad's sister this year, which I haven't done since I was a teenager. Oh, that'll be nice, Lib. It'll be nice. We so far confirmed we have Jordan coming home for Christmas, and he's going to be here for about 6 weeks, and then he's flying home to graduate. Because I've had to make the big purchase, I don't know if I will, and I've got to work, so I don't know if I'll make it back for his graduation, but we'll see what happens. And that, but his dad will definitely be there, and we'll be videoing it, so live calling me, so I can be there virtually if need be. I'm very proud my son is graduating from 6 years of study.
Now he just needs to move to Australia.
Well, yes, he does. He does. Indeed, he does. And I think his opportunities here would be better. And even his tutors have said the same thing. So I'm picking that will probably be in the works. Him and I will have some serious talks over it. Yeah. But the plan is that the lights will still continue over Christmas. Obviously, production will stop for diamond painting first week of December, and because we can't guarantee that they're going to do not order Christmas presents through the supplier right now, guys. We are having major issues getting things shipped out. There's orders from July, August, and September and October that still have not been even processed. So please, I ask you, just know that your canvases are in, they're paid for with the supplier. It's just they're snowed under as well. We are looking at testing other suppliers though. So that has begun. That has definitely begun. I'll be spending Christmas with my friends, Joanne and Ed. They invite me to spend with them every year now. I video call with my brother and we have to get together in the morning. And we do too, Chris. We do the Christmas video call as well.
Your supplier does another big company. They've just had a lot of big orders, I think, go out for that company.
Yeah. So yeah, we're like small pickings really. But we are looking at other companies. My problem is I'm super fussy with the quality. So Stacey is doing some of the testing, and once she's done some of the testing, then we'll open it up to the FWB, and we'll go from there and see what they get the feedback. It's a long process. I'm very, very particular, and I like to make sure everyone's happy. Yes.
She likes to get feedback.
Yes, I like the feedback.
And if we say, I hate this because... and it's a legitimate reason. So Bruce was doing other things, trialing other things, and one of the things was for a bed was to go on your mattress. What's it called, mattress thing? Duvet cover. Yeah. And so I ordered it, and I was like, and I said to her, the sewing is awful. This is terrible. Do not know this is terrible quality. And so yeah, it's my fault you didn't get that. Sorry, guys. It was terrible quality though.
The mink blankets we had trialed, so we knew that they were good. And the next, put up a comforter because they look really good as well. So now the thing with the Etsy stuff is you'll probably get that if you want stuff for Christmas, that's the place to go. There will be new stuff going up. Like I said, at the moment, I'm just learning to juggle many hats and
not burn out.
Yeah, Rose, you will. As soon as I've got them live, you guys will get them. I am chasing them up. And I'm trying to make sure that everything is sent out before they close for the year. And that all the orders are in. And trust me, I have very much shared my displeasure, and words have been made along the lines of they're focusing us, the smaller companies are getting forgotten because they're focusing on the bigger ones because it's more money. So trust me when I tell you guys, I am not thrilled. I have spent many a time sitting on the side of the road while I've been working in meetings the last couple of weeks. And before that, that wasn't meant to go up to my chin. So yeah, it has been a nightmare for us because they've been paid. Also means that any refunds, I have to come out of my pocket. So one of the other reasons why I got the job was to see if I can make sure I can get refunds out to people that need their refunds. I might end up with a pile of canvases here. I don't know. We'll just, at the moment, we're just taking it step by step. It's been a nightmare, and in the last few months it just went downhill. Nothing that I've done, it's just sadly just is what it is. And we're looking at other suppliers, and hopefully by the time New Year rolls around, we'll have possibly a new supplier. We might lose resin rounds, but that's just the price we're going to have to pay. There'll be some sacrifices we have to make. As long as the quality of the drills and the canvas and the renderings are good, and there's no gapping, because I hate gapping, and no overhead. So things I look for in canvases, I don't like the glue over the edge. You guys notice when you get my canvases, there's very minimal glue on the edge of it. That's does not make me happy. So yeah, we're just kind of trying to get stuff done, trying to get it fixed, and doing the best we can. And that's one of the reasons why, if we do most of it, like, I don't want to lose the supplier, but things need to change. And and it's very hard when you're talking to someone whose English is not the first language. The Doctor Who event ones are still I've approved canvases left, right, centre, and I'm hounding for either approvals to be done or tracking to be done or anything. So it's very, very frustrating for me too. But we're doing everything we can. And I understand I've lost customers through this, and I really want to say thank you to those who have reached out and messaged me and said, the quality's worth it, because we're worth the wait. And I really am not happy with this 4 to 5 month wait at all. Not at all. We've had a nice offer from another company to have canvases printed through them. And at this point in time, that's probably what I might look at. I will put an order in with them, but I know the quality is good because I licensed them anyway. So we'll just see what happens with that. So you might get some from another company, but it is from us, if that makes sense. But
you want to do what's best and what works, I guess.
Really. Yeah, it's just a matter of making sure that people get their canvases and that. So if I was doing pre-orders and putting massive orders in, that would be different. But because we drop ship, and we drop ship orders fairly regularly, it's just been a very, very, very big nightmare and a lot of stress. But we deal with it. I decided to go down this road, and I will see it through, and I will fix it, and I will make sure that those that still want their canvases get their canvases. And those that want their refunds will get their refunds, and then I will deal with this. And then, and all of that, I'm dealing with the supplier at the same time. So trust me, it's being dealt with every day. I'm as soon as I get a break from work, I do it. So good morning, Mr. Joshy. Hi, beautiful boy. Hi, where's my smiles today? You got smiles? There's a smile. I love the fact that he's got more and more verbal. I know, he's just adorable. We need to have a RPC baby thing on here, because I know there's Rose has had a baby as well. We need to have all the cuties together.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, little man? Yeah. Hi.
He thinks he's the main character, to be honest.
Hello, sweet pea. We need to teach you the Kookaburra song. Yes, we do. Should we teach you the Kookaburra song? Yeah? Yeah? What do you reckon?
His favourite song at the moment is Ginganguli, which is just a weird song.
Gingangoo, gilly, gotcha, Gingangoo, Gingangoo. Gingangoo, gilly, gotcha, Gingangoo, Gingangoo. That's all I know of that one.
Hayla, oh Hayla Shayla, oh Hayla Shayla Shayla, oh Hayla, oh Hayla Shayla, oh Hayla Shayla Shayla, oh. Scully Willy, Scully Willy, Scully Willy, Scully Willy, oompa, oompa, oompa. Yeah. He's like, Mummy singing. Yeah, poor people have got to hear me. The poor people have got to hear me.
Our song's always with Kinsey has been the Kookaburra for many years. So
I just was trying to think of something to sing the other day and started singing Gangoli, and he just started cracking up laughing. He thought it was amazing. So
that's what happened with the Kookaburra song. It was just literally one of those songs that we just started singing. All right, guys, that is us for the week. Thank you so much for joining us on this event. This is definitely the last one that we'll be doing for this year. And next week we will roll out the Doctor Who event regardless of where we're at. That's what we're going to do. You sent me a picture, says Livy. Sorry, I've got messages I've got to respond to from me, lots of people. Can I share? Am I allowed to share, Libby? Because we've got another little RPC baby. She's so cute. I can show. Awesome. So this is Libby's granddaughter, Oakley. Isn't she just so? She looks like a grandma. Yes, she does, Joshi. Look at that smile. She's such a little chunker.
I love that he's a chunker. She's got a belly. Got a belly. Got the belly. Oh, that hurt your head. That hurt my tooth. Oh, head butted my tooth.
Ouch.
Yeah, he thinks he's a cameraman, by the way. So he's pulling on the.
Hi, beautiful boy. Hi. Hi. She's tiny but chunky. Chunky babies are cute. Hi.
I love chunky babies.
Hi, smiley boy. Hi. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, guys. On that note, we're going to love and leave you. I need to go get some food, and I need to get ready for work, and I need to head out the door, and I need to blow out my candle.
Oh, you didn't let us all say blow, Rose, blow.
Everybody tell me blow. All right.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're clever.
Halloween Thank you, Gammy. I love All Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve is my favorite of all favorite holidays. He's so cute. He is. Now, don't forget, guys, we're going to be rolling an eye on the Etsy store for the Doctor Who stuff. The 10% discount code will be up in the room, in the group as of the 1st of November. I just watched Rose Blow, says Chris. That's what he said. Anyway, haere kia kaha. Bless your bums, guys. Thank you so much for still being here. Thank you so much for seeing us through to this event. It was a hard work for a lot of us. And I know everyone that's gone through what we've discussed. Know that you're not alone. Know that this does not end the support. This just opens the gateway. While we've finished this event, we want you to know that you are loved and you are cherished, and we are here for you every step of the way. All right. Bless your bums. See you next week.